too, man. I didn't shoot him. It was him. I was in the passenger side. That dude tried to run and Brandon shot him, man.
A 30-year-old aspiring gangster, Pablo Reyes, was accused of murdering 35-year-old Sandy Cervantes. A stranger to him, Cervantes was fatally shot on June 20th, 2019 in Lubbock, Texas. The investigation takes a darker turn when a second suspect emerges.
He's saying that blue car is yours 100%, and he's putting that on you too.
Yeah, nah, okay. I didn't have nothing to do with that. I don't even know what color the car was, you know what I'm saying?
The second suspect is 35-year-old Brandon Cruz. Brandon was brought into the interrogation room where the disturbing details that emerged cast the case into a different light.
If it's me, I'm gonna take the claim.
It all began when a man named David Rodriguez called the police to report a kidnapping. On that day, a 35-year-old innocent woman named Sandy Cervantes had stopped at a gas station in Lubbock, Texas, but her routine stop turned into a nightmare when she was abducted by 30-year-old Pablo Reyes and 35-year-old Brandon Cruz. David, a bystander, tried to intervene, but his efforts set off a brutal chain of events, all of it captured on CCTV. Sandy was last seen on her way home from a family birthday party when she was kidnapped in Lubbock, Texas. But the nightmare didn't stop with the kidnapping. Unfortunately, the CCTV footage captured would turn out to be the final moments anyone ever saw of Sandy alive. On June 24th, the cops discovered Sandy's purse inside a dumpster in Abernathy, Texas. Later, Sandy's burnt car was found at 1000 Cesar E. Chavez Drive in Lubbock. What came next were two chilling interrogations, where detectives uncovered disturbing secrets the suspects never thought they'd have to confess.
You're probably wondering why you're here. You said it yourself. Why you're here. We are investigating a case, and do you know Brandon?
Yeah.
Brandon's saying a lot of things about you. And we need to talk to you to kind of verify what's going on a case that we're working.
What is he saying about me, though?
Well, that's what we need to talk about. This morning we found the blue Malibu and we found the truck. And we also found Brandon. And we talked to him about it. And he's blaming it all on you. He said that he wasn't there, that you came to his house in that black truck. He sat in it for a few minutes, and you said you had jacked the truck.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't show up in no damn black truck over there.
Are your fingerprints, right now we're processing that vehicle. Are your fingerprints going to be in that truck at all?
No, ma'am.
Did you ever touch it, go in it, talk to Brandon in it? Because you're going to have to be real clear on that because...
Yes, I did talk to Brandon in it.
Okay. Now tell me what happened. How you came to talk to Brandon in it.
He showed up at the executive. That's on him.
He's blaming you.
That's on him,
He's
though.
blaming you.
But I didn't do nothing. I promise you I didn't do nothing. I don't want to go to prison. Fuck that. I didn't do nothing. I have no part of that black truck. He showed up at the executive in it. That's all I know.
Tell me, you said you did know what. This is the deal. I think Brandon shot a man. It's serious, okay?
I didn't have no part to do with that truck. I promise you. He showed up at the executive in it. That's all I know. I didn't have no part of that truck, man. I'm not trying to go to prison. Yeah, dude.
You know what? Pablo, here, listen. There's a lot of things that we know. You've got your homeboy Brandon, who's throwing you completely under the bus. Is it right? Hell no, it ain't right. And what we always tell people, what I tell people constantly, hey, before you start lying for your homeboy, you really need to think about what your homeboy's saying about you, because I can promise you, your homeboy is not taking the fall. Your homeboy is throwing you clean under the bus. So think about that really hard. I always tell everybody that. It would probably be very, very wise of you to be completely honest with this, because right now you're in a situation where you don't look good at all, bro, at all. And if you're gonna help yourself, right now is the time to help yourself, because once we're finished talking with you, bro, and you leave this office, bro, we don't want to get a phone call later saying, hey, I forgot to tell y'all something. I want to tell you the truth now. Once you leave this office, bro, her and I, we're done. Be honest, bro. You gotta be honest, man.
He showed up at the executive, said he shot somebody for his truck, man. He wanted me to ride with him. He drove off for like, I don't know, 5-10 feet, dude. And I told him, no, stop the truck, get me the f out. So my fingerprints are gonna be on that door on the passenger side and everything, dude. That's it, dude. I told him I didn't want no part of that truck. He told me he shot somebody for that truck. That's all I know, dude. And I got off.
Okay,
I didn't show up at no.
Let me ask you this.
I didn't show up nowhere.
Let me ask you this.
38 EP, none of that.
If we need the shooter, okay?
Him. I don't care if he put me on the bus. It's him.
No.
I don't like guns. I don't play
let me
with
ask
guns.
you this. If you were just with him and you saw him shoot that guy, that's the best witness we have. And we need that. We need that information. Now, if you were there and you didn't know what he was going to do, because he's putting the gun in your hand, okay? We need an eyewitness on who saw him shoot. And we're going to have video. We want to know if we can trust you to tell us the
You
truth.
can. I didn't have nothing to do with that truck, man.
Okay, so you know what,
I
Pablo?
didn't have nothing to do with it, dude.
Okay, Pablo.
What did you see happen?
I didn't see nothing. I don't know, man.
I can tell when I talk to you about the video, I saw your face. You're going to be on that video when I see it tomorrow. And you're not going to be in my office when I see that tomorrow and me going, this is what I saw. And if you didn't shoot that man,
I did it, dude. I did it.
did you see what happened to him? You're not responsible for if me and him are in this room together and he decides to go shoot through that wall, do you think I could stop him? Do you think I could stop him if he did that? That might have been the situation you found yourself in, and only you can explain that.
Brandon shot him, man.
Okay. Where was Brandon when that happened? Where
Back
was-
seat.
So he shot from the back seat? And where were you at?
The passenger side.
It is evident that Pablo is trying to put on a defense to maintain his innocence. While Pablo may not be the one who fatally shot Sandy, he was still involved in the crime. This suggests that Pablo is trying to blame only Brandon. However, the detectives don't seem too convinced yet. So, to verify Pablo's claim, they are about to interrogate Brandon too.
You're walking around, who you with?
I was just by myself.
Yeah.
I started walking by myself, and then I came across when I was at Sunset, chilling at Sunset. You know the little bench area? So when I was chilling there, I don't talk to many, just randomly just talk to anybody, but somebody started talking to me and said he had a pistol, so I'm like, yeah. Oh, I've been trying to live for him, because I'll be walking around, and then I got to live with the dope, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, what you want for it? He said, man, give me $150. You know what I'm saying? So I paid him cash and got the pistol, put it in my backpack, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And went about my way.
What time did you get that pistol?
Around, okay, I told the law something different though, you know what I'm saying? I got the pistol around 1. I told him 12.
So yesterday?
I told him 12 at midnight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was probably like around 1 maybe.
Is that your homeboy? Do you know what his name is?
No, I don't even know his name.
Okay.
I've been out 6 months, so.
Yeah. Is that, you said you got a pistol like a revolver, or is it a
No, it
semi?
was a 40.
A 40?
Yeah,
Okay.
40.
Is it black?
Yeah, black. Well, my cousin had the backpack, but I was telling him like, though that's not his, that's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let him take the downfall for my actions. So I'm like that whole backpack's mine.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he ain't had nothing to do with it.
So the backpack is yours.
Yeah.
And did he give you rounds with it?
No, he didn't give me no rounds.
So you didn't have any rounds on the pistol?
Yeah, just like maybe I think 3 bullets.
3?
I think so.
Okay.
How about that blue car that was in his backyard?
The blue car, I don't know about the blue.
He's saying that blue car was yours.
Nah.
That you
I didn't.
asked him and you told him that that's why he was going to your house this morning.
No, really, he was
And
going.
he's saying that blue car is yours 100%. And I'll tell you why that blue car is important. It was involved in a robbery, and he's putting that on you too.
Yeah, nah,
Okay.
I didn't have nothing to do with that. I don't even know what color the car was. You know what I'm saying?
And he's also saying that something about a black truck. That you were on the phone talking to someone about a black truck and you jumped it off on University.
Nah.
Did y'all
I
discuss
didn't.
these
No.
things? Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know where y'all were
Yeah,
at.
No.
I just want to be fair and let you
Yeah.
know what he's saying, because it's not fair to let him sit here and blame everything on you.
Yeah, no.
Will you give us consent for your? Has he already given consent
No.
for his cell phone? He's telling us certain things and we can process your phone and verify that some of the things that he's telling us aren't true. Will you give us consent for your cell phone?
Yeah, you could look at my cell phone.
We'll do it right now while you're here. If you'll read that, and we'll get that processed. We're investigating some very serious crimes. Okay, are you going to be, even if one guy got shot this morning? I'm just going to flat out say that, and it involved that black truck. Are your fingerprints or anything going to be in that truck?
No.
Were you ever in it?
No,
Did
ma'am.
you ever drive it?
No,
Because
ma'am.
we'll find out. And we just need, what we're looking for is the guy that shot the guy. And
Yeah.
if
Nah.
you were just present and you saw what happened, you saw someone else and you were in that truck, we're going to find out. But then when we get to that person that was driving that truck or that did shoot him and they blame you and your fingerprints are in there, you see how that's going to look? Would you say you have a very unique look? Can we agree with that with your tattoos on your face? Is anyone going to describe you in any of our robberies? We had 2 of them.
No.
No? And you shouldn't be on any video at an ATM. Read that real quick, and then we'll get. We might be able to clear it up through your phone because he's blaming everything on you.
You seem like a stand-up dude. You might as well just own.
Yeah, I own up to mine. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, just like him. I could have let him took that rap for that gun, that backpack. You know what I'm saying? That ain't mine.
So you guys are boys, right? You guys are tight?
Nah,
That's your cousin?
that's my cousin.
That's your real cousin?
Through marriage. Because I was married to his baby mama. I mean, to his cousin, my baby mama.
Okay.
My baby mama is his cousin by blood. So we're cousins by marriage.
You haven't discharged any firearms
No, no sir.
in the last 24 hours or 2 days or anything?
No sir.
So you bought that gun for $150 cash,
Yes sir.
and then what did you do with it? Or where'd you go?
I didn't go nowhere. I just had it with me. in the backpack.
So what do you do to get money? I mean, I know obviously you're not gonna sit here and tell me that you're just like work all day, every day,
Nah, I
go
don't
home,
work.
a perfect husband wife thing.
If I had
Just
an
late
ID,
spring. Like, what do you? What's your
if I
choice
had
of?
an ID, that would be my choice.
Yeah, I know, but it's not, you don't have an ID. So what is your? What have you been doing?
I just
I mean, are you ripping on people? Are you
nah. I just get out, sell
getting
ice.
some licks here and
I
there
just-
to make ends meet?
I just sell ice. You know what I'm saying?
You just sell ice.
That's it. Like I know a person that wants like a 50, another person that wants a 60.
As the investigators run checks on Brandon, his confession suggests that Pablo was a willing participant in Sandy's murder and the robbery. But so far, Brandon has yet to provide concrete details about the killing. So, to verify his claims, the investigators are now about to speak to Pablo to hear his account of Brandon's actions.
What did the man look like? Because we need to make sure that you're telling us the truth, okay? What did the man look like in the truck?
Santa Claus shit. I don't want to go to jail, man. I didn't shoot him. It was him. I was in the passenger side. That dude tried to run the truck. Brandon shot him, man.
You know where the gun is that Brandon shot him with?
No, I don't. I know I don't. I told him to drop me off at executive. I'm f***ing done, dude. I'm done. I told him to drop me off at executive. And I went back to my room. That's all I know.
Did he ever go to the ATM? Did anybody go to the ATM? Get any money
This is where he shot him at.
in front of the ATM?
Yes.
Did he get any money out of the ATM?
No.
Who put the card into the ATM?
Nobody put the card into the
You didn't get
ATM.
that far.
No. The dude tried to run. Brandon shot him. I know I'm still gonna get in trouble for that. I know I am. You can't tell me I'm not.
I can't make you.
You know I am though. You know I am, dude.
This is what we do. We write a report, and we put what you said, that you weren't the shooter, where it came from, and we corroborate that, okay? Do you know what he did with that gun?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Do you know what kind it was?
It's a 40 Glock or 40 something 40 Smith & Wesson 40 something. It's a 40 though.
Okay, you jump in the passenger and Brandon jumps in the backside.
Yes.
Okay. And then what happens?
We make him go to the ATM.
Okay, and then y'all get to the ATM machine, and then what happens?
Dude was bullshitting, trying to reverse it and put it in reverse and drive. He did it for the second time, and Brandon said, "What the f*** are you doing? Just go, put it in drive, and get in front of the ATM."
Does Brandon have his gun at it?
Yes, yeah.
Alright, and what happens?
Rollins didn't even get 2 steps, and Brandon shot him, dude.
Or if we found the gun, your prints, you know, your DNA, something like that.
Right.
You know, does that make sense?
I've touched that gun a couple times.
Okay, let me ask you this. Pablo, if you're so afraid of guns, why in the world would you touch a gun? Why?
I just find it because they're kind of interesting, dude.
Okay.
But I don't like when you pull the trigger. And I just don't like that sound, man.
You've got to. I'm gonna tell you right now, Pablo.
If your DNA's on that gun, we're gonna know. He said he touched it.
All I do is just hold it, man.
Okay, and that's fine. We should find his DNA on it too, right? It's his gun.
Yes.
Okay, then then that makes sense. That will make sense on the evidence. Okay, just like we knew that you were in the passenger seat, we just found the fingerprints, and you were telling the truth.
Man, I don't like jacking cars and stuff like that, bro. I don't like robbing, dude. I really don't. I hate that shit, bro. I hate stealing. I like working, bro. That's the truth. Then I was just walking out of the hotel room at that apartment complex, and Brandon said, "Look, let's go get him." I'm like, "I'm not going, you go." When Brandon walked over there, pointed the gun at him, man. The black guy threw his arms up, snatched the keys out of his hand. Brandon told me to open the trunk, and let's stick him in the trunk, man. Alright, dog, I opened the trunk, and then black dude didn't want to get in there. Brandon was about to shoot him, dog. And then he said, "I got kids, I got sons, I got sons." I'm like, "Man, just leave him alone, dog. Just leave him alone." There's already like 3 or 4 people standing up on the balconies up there, man. I told Brandon not to shoot him. Brandon wanted to shoot him, but he didn't, man. Just got in the car and drove off.
He got in the car and drove off. And where are you sitting at in this car?
Both sides, man.
So driver's side and passenger side? Alright, so when are you driving it?
When we first get it.
Okay, so y'all jacket from this black dude. First thing you do is you jump in the driver's side, he jumps in the passenger side. Y'all burn off. Where do y'all go from here?
That's right down D block.
Okay, so y'all go straight to D block, which is Adrian's house. And then from there, what do y'all do? Y'all bounce after that?
I'm not scared. I'm not, dude. I made a promise to my mom that I would never go to prison, dude. It me up the bones, man.
And you know what? All because of some quick, easy money, man. And you had a job that you've had for how many years? And guess what? You get fired, and you're fired for 2 or 3 weeks, and you think it's the end of the world, and so you start going to hitting these licks on this easy money when you know that wasn't the right thing to do.
Man, can I smoke a cigarette before I go to jail, please? Please, man. I told you everything, man. This is the truth. I promise you, dog.
We'll get you one.
Please, man.
Pablo's confessions seem to match with the forensic evidence and the CCTV visuals. This means that whatever Brandon had said about the gun and the blue car were not accurate. So to get a clear picture of Brandon's role, the detectives are about to demand the details from Brandon about the same.
Then I get the money to go, you know what I'm saying, to one of someone that I know. I ain't gonna say plug like that, but a person that I know or associated with that will bless my game for 75, you know what I'm saying, and give me a good deal so that way I can keep a little money in my pockets and still do this right here.
Tell you anything about a robbery?
He ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing at all.
Did you tell him?
I ain't say nothing to him about no robbery.
Well, obviously did, because he knows about it, and he.
I don't know about it. I didn't know about no robbery. If I would have knew about a robbery, why would I even jeopardize my freedom to step out? You know what I'm saying? And take off. I wouldn't. If I did a robbery, that would have been me. I'd be hiding out. What? I wouldn't even be in town. That's just ridiculous for somebody to do a robbery. You know what I'm saying? And get a car, park at somebody's house, and burn off. I wouldn't steal a car and take it straight to somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? If it's me, I'm gonna take the claim. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna claim mine just like I claim that backpack. hey, that dog, he ain't had nothing to do with that. That's all mine. You know what I'm saying? That pistol in there, that's all mine. I'm gonna take responsibility for mine. I ain't gonna let the next person go down for what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's not me. I don't rock like that.
So why do you think Adrian is telling us that you told him all this?
I don't know. Just like I was telling him, I don't know. He could be scared and trying to put up.
Who do you think would? Does he do robberies?
Nah.
Adrian?
Not that I nah. All I know is he works.
As far as you aware, what he's done, that he was hard up, needing money, and decided to make a dumb decision to rob somebody.
No. I wouldn't.
Not for you.
I wouldn't. Nah. I wouldn't rob nobody if I had work in my pocket. That's meaningless. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's meaningless to me.
Well, I mean, if the work ain't, in your pocket ain't selling right then and there. But I know today's the second, and bills are due.
I mean,
and I understand that.
It might not be at that moment, but in a couple hours, you're gonna have that 45 to pay that room. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gotta have it exactly at time given.
Okay.
As long as she pays it that day. You know what I'm saying?
This tells me you know something about it. That phone is in your where you were at last night. That phone for that victim.
That can't be right.
Look. If you weren't the shooter, you're gonna have to give us a shooter.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to lay everything on the table? What?
Do you want to give us consent to search the house then? If you have nothing in there? Yeah, consent.
I ain't got nothing in the house.
His mom's there. She's the one that owns it, right?
It's either my mom or my aunt. One of those.
They have a bunch of property that they're seizing right now. But Brandon, you've got to take care of Brandon right now and tell us what happened.
Look, my homeboy stays with me. Well, he has his stuff there with me. You know what I'm saying?
What's his name?
I'm not gonna give y'all a name if we ain't gonna work nothing out.
You're gonna. What do you want to work out?
I mean, see, I'm not gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because right now,
I did not have the phone in my possession. I did not have the phone in my possession. Now, if I would have had the phone in my possession, I'd be like, all right, yeah, it was me. You know what I'm saying? I had the phone.
What do you know about it, Brandon? You're gonna have to take care of yourself right now. This is serious.
I know a little about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been around the bush with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I'm not dumb. I know y'all ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? It works both ways, right? So, I mean, I don't know about the car. I know somewhat about the truck. I don't know what happened to the dude. I know somewhat what happened to the truck, though. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to the truck?
But that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say nothing no more. I mean, if we come to an agreement, I mean...
I will tell you this. It's illegal for me to offer you anything. I wish I could. I wish I could tell you.
I know that.
You
That's
give me
illegal.
this, I'll give you that. It's illegal.
Yeah, it's illegal.
What happens is, and let me explain my job, okay? My job now is, I know that you have information, but when you're in possession of information that belongs to a serious crime, it's implicating, right? So it's your opportunity to tell me why it's not implicating. Why you're saying the evidence that we have is not, that you didn't do it. Because right now, the evidence is pointing that you did it.
Because my homeboy came through. You know what I'm saying? He came through late last night.
By denying the robbery, Brandon reveals his lack of foresight, yet he remains calm while giving his statements, perhaps aware that the evidence against him is strong enough to put him behind bars. Although Brandon's face loses all the colors when the investigators start to talk about the search warrant, he's still not ready to cave in. This is the moment Brandon decides to make another effort to run away from his guilt by twisting the stories with his fake morals.
Did I know he had a phone with him? I know he had his phone with him. All I know is the truck was supposed to be sold. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy came through last night. Did I know he had a phone? Did I know he did this? You know what I'm saying? Have I known he had did this? I wouldn't. Nah, nigga, you ain't coming over here to where my mom stays. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, here's all your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I wouldn't do that. Not to my mom's.
Well, your mom right now is involved because we're over there right now, and you know
she don't know nothing. All she does
is she gonna know who your homeboy was? Is she gonna be able to tell us that some homeboy came and talked to you and this and that?
She might give you his nickname. You know
What's his nickname?
I'm not gonna say it.
You're putting your mom in a really bad position.
Your mom right now is in custody of stolen property.
No, she ain't.
She is.
No, she ain't. Because she's not aware of the stuff that was there. She's not aware of this fool that came to the house that had the phone. She's not aware of that. All she does is take care of my aunt.
But
I'm saying she does is take care of my aunt.
By being in possession. So
I'm not gonna say nothing. Bring a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Bring a lawyer in here, and then we'll finish talking. You know what I'm saying? Because
okay,
my mom. Hold up. Because it shouldn't be my mom's fault. Because she's opening her doors to me, and I'm opening my doors to my homeboy, not checking his stuff. Let me see what you got. What you bringing in here? You know what I'm saying? All I know was the truck was, he was supposed to sell the truck. He didn't say where he got it from. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say how far, where he got it from, who he snatched it from.
What did he tell you?
All he told me was, bro, let's go sell this truck. I said, man, where'd you get the truck at from? Don't worry about it. Nah, bro. Yeah, nah. I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Because I got dope on me.
So you didn't get that truck? Yeah, you had one.
Nah, I didn't. Well, I sat in the driver's side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had wind over there.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I couldn't tell what it was, or if the doors popped open like this. You know what I'm saying? So he had the front open, jumped in like, so what you gonna do? I didn't touch nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Touch the door when you close it?
Nah, I didn't close it. Okay. He had it open.
You want to be on his side and protect him.
Nah, I'm not on no.
And prevent us from solving a case
where
somebody's hurting in the hospital who might not make it.
Nah, I'm not taking no one side. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're on his side. You're not on your side. You're not on his side.
Yeah, I said that wrong. I said that wrong. Okay.
That's what I'm getting. Yeah. That's what I'm about to relay to our guys. So if you're gonna ask us to not, not do whatever we need to do, then that's not how it works. But it definitely shows whose side you're on.
Because I already know how it is. You don't know how it is. You don't know how it is to see your name or see one of your partner's name on the black and white, and you just be like, damn. You don't know what you gotta do. You don't know the steps that people take to knock a out lifeless just for having his name on a piece of paper, bro. His kids, his mom, everybody.
I can't
argue that. Would you do that? Would you put your family like that? Would you put your family at risk like that?
Without being in that situation, I think I'd take the hard ride over the easy road. I think that's how as a man.
No.
In my situations, I don't know. I can't say I've never been in there, but I've been in plenty of situations where it could have been easy to lie to try to get out of it or to help my buddy out. And I haven't done it. I was raised different. I don't do it. That's all I can say. We are. And I'm not even gonna pretend to know what it's like in your room.
For me to be in your shoes, I know how it is to be in your shoes. I know how it is.
See, I'm not gonna say I've been in your shoes. For you to say you've been in mine is completely different.
I was there. I was that man taking care of his family. I was that man that got up every day, nigga. I was that man that did 13 hours a day for 3-4 days straight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was that man that had everything paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was that dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how it feels to be in your shoes, but you
Yeah.
don't know how it feels to be in my shoes. If I do that, and I go back to prison, which I know I am, you know how much fights I have to get into? You know how much ass whoopings I'm gonna have to take? You know how much broken bones I'm gonna have? You know how much stab wounds I'm gonna get?
Brandon talking about his lofty morals is equivalent to a snake saving its master's life. This brings one question into light. Would Pablo's conviction be just as severe as that of Brandon? Brandon Cruz was arrested in July 2019 for committing an unrelated armed robbery. He was also indicted with capital murder in February 2022. Since Brandon pled guilty to avoid the death penalty for capital murder, he received a life sentence without parole. Pablo, on the other hand, received 40 years in prison for the carjacking incident in Lubbock, Texas, and the armed robbery.